Welcome back to Coin Collecting Insights. Today we're diving into an intriguing topic: the top 9 most valuable wheat pennies in dirty or worn condition. While these coins may not look pristine, they still hold significant value. Let's explore which ones are worth money despite their rough appearance. First up, the 1919 wheat penny without a mint mark, specifically the black-colored, dirty condition variety. You might be wondering why such a seemingly ordinary coin could be so valuable. Stick around as we uncover the reasons behind its high auction value and what makes it so special. First, let's take a closer look at the 1919 wheat penny. This coin is part of the famous Lincoln series, first minted in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The wheat penny, featuring Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse, is a favorite among collectors due to its historical significance and unique design. The 1919 penny was minted in large quantities, making it relatively common in terms of its annual production. However, what sets apart the 1919 penny we're discussing today is its unique condition. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: the black color and dirty condition of this particular 1919 penny. Typically, a coin's value is heavily influenced by its condition, but in this case, the unusual appearance actually adds to its intrigue. Coins can turn black or dirty over time due to various factors, including environmental exposure, handling, and oxidation. For some collectors, this worn, tarnished look can actually enhance the coin's historical charm. The blackened appearance might be due to a variety of factors, such as exposure to certain chemicals or extended time in a damp environment. So what's the value of a black, dirty 1919 wheat penny in today's auction market? You might be surprised to learn that, despite its condition, this coin can fetch a considerable sum. In recent years, 1919 wheat pennies in less than perfect condition have sold for impressive amounts. However, when it comes to the black, dirty variety, prices can vary significantly based on collector demand and rarity at auction. These coins can often command prices ranging from a lot of $1,000. Factors such as historical significance, the unique appearance of the coin, and collector interest in unusual varieties all play a role in determining its auction value. For example, recent auction records show that a particularly rare 1919 penny without a mint mark in poor condition sold for around $200,500. You might wonder why collectors would be interested in a coin in such a condition. The answer lies in the appreciation for unique and rare pieces. Many collectors seek out coins that tell a story, and a blackened, dirty penny certainly has a story to tell. Coins with unusual conditions or appearances can add diversity to a collection and spark interest in the historical context behind the coin's current state. For many, it's not just about the monetary value, but also the history and uniqueness of the piece. To sum up, the 1919 wheat penny without a mint mark, particularly in its black, dirty condition, represents a fascinating aspect of American coinage. Its value in the auction market reflects both its rarity and the collector's appreciation for unique historical artifacts. If you come across one of these intriguing pennies, it's worth noting its potential value and significance. Next up, the 1941 one penny, or wheat penny from the United States specifically. We'll discuss the value of the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition on today's auction market. The 1941 wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln penny, is a significant piece in American numismatic history. It was produced during a pivotal time in the 20th century, just before the United States entered World War II. These pennies were minted in large numbers, but certain factors make some examples particularly rare and valuable. First, let's talk about the minting process and what makes the 1941 wheat penny special. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it lacks a mint mark. Mint marks were used to indicate where the coin was struck, and the absence of one on this penny can sometimes lead to confusion, but it simply means it was minted in Philadelphia. Wheat pennies from this era are distinguished by their reverse design featuring 2 stalks of wheat, which gives the coin its name. The obverse or front shows Abraham Lincoln, who has been depicted on the penny since 1909. The 1941 wheat penny is part of the series that ran from 1909 to 1958. Now, let's focus on the value. Despite the fact that millions of these pennies were produced, certain conditions can make them valuable to collectors. in fine condition, which means the coin has minimal wear and maintains clear details. The 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark can fetch a surprising amount at auction. As of today's market, the value of a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition ranges widely based on factors like demand, rarity, and specific auction conditions. On average, you can expect to see these coins auctioned between $95,000. However, coins in exceptionally fine or uncirculated conditions can command even higher prices, sometimes reaching upwards of $100,000 or more. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these coins, and prices can fluctuate based on market trends and collector interest. It's essential for anyone considering selling or buying such a coin to stay updated with the latest auction results and price guides. In summary, the 1941 one penny, or wheat penny, without a mint mark in fine condition holds a respectable place in today's coin market. While it's not the rarest coin from this period, its historical significance and the fine condition make it a valuable piece for collectors. Next up, the 1917 wheat penny without a mint mark. But this isn't just any penny we're discussing today. We're talking about one that's incredibly valuable, even in poor condition. Curious to know more? Stick around, and we'll tell you everything you need to know about this hidden treasure. Now, let's get straight into it. The 1917 wheat penny without a mint mark is a coin that's intrigued collectors for decades. But why is it so special? And more importantly, how much is it worth today, even in bad condition? To understand the value of the 1917 wheat penny, we first need to take a quick trip back in time. The year 1917 was significant in American history. The United States had just entered World War I, and the economy was gearing up for wartime production. During this time, the U.S. Mint produced millions of wheat pennies, also known as wheat cents. But not all 1917 pennies are created equal. The ones without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the main branch of the U.S. Mint at that time. While millions of these pennies were minted, very few have survived over a century in good condition. And that's where the value starts to add up. Even in poor condition, these pennies can be worth more than you might think. A coin in about good condition might show heavy wear, with many details lost, but the date is still readable. A good condition coin will have slightly more detail, but it's still heavily worn. And yet, these coins can still fetch a good price in today's auction markets. On various auction sites, a 1917 wheat penny without a mint mark in a poor condition, like a grade of G5 or MS64, can still sell for anywhere between $78,000 now. That might not seem like a lot, but remember, we're talking about a coin that's over 100 years old and in bad condition. Some specific auctions have even seen these pennies sell for $300,000 or more, especially if there's something a little extra special about them, like an interesting patina or a historical story behind the specific coin. And if you're lucky enough to have a 1917 wheat penny with a particularly rare error, even in poor condition, that can drive the price up significantly. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or other minting mistakes are highly sought after by collectors. So, what makes these 1917 wheat pennies without a mint mark so valuable, even in poor condition? Well, it boils down to a few factors. First, there's the age. Being over a century old, many of these pennies were lost, damaged, or simply worn down over time. Second, there's the historical context. A coin from the World War I era has a certain historical significance. And finally, there's the collector market itself. Coin collectors, or numismatists, often look for specific years to complete their collections, and 1917 is a popular one due to its age and design. So, how can you get your hands on a 1917 wheat penny? Well, you might already have one. Check your change jars, ask relatives if they have old coin collections, or visit local flea markets, garage sales, or estate sales. You'd be surprised at what you might find. And if you do find one, or if you already have one, how do you sell it? Your best bet is to take it to a reputable coin dealer or to sell it through a trusted auction house. Online auction platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions are also great places to sell these coins, but make sure to do your research and set a fair starting price. In conclusion, the 1917 wheat penny without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of American history. Even in poor condition, this coin can be worth more than its face value, sometimes significantly more. So, check your change, dig through those old coin jars, and who knows, you might just find a little piece of history that's worth a lot more than you think. Next up, the value of the 1939 Mintmark Wheat Penny in fine condition. This coin, with its intriguing history and rarity, has garnered significant attention in the auction market. So, let's explore why this penny is so valuable and what you might expect to pay if you're looking to add one to your collection. The 1939 Wheat Penny, also known as the Lincoln Penny, is part of a series produced by the U.S. Mint. This particular coin features the iconic wheat ears on the reverse side and the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The mint mark indicates that it was minted in San Francisco, adding a layer of rarity to its appeal. The 1939 Wheat Penny is particularly noteworthy for its large date variant, which is less common compared to the small date variety. This large date variant is highly sought after by collectors. When we talk about the coin's condition, fine refers to a specific grade on the numismatic scale. Coins graded as fine have noticeable wear, but their key features are still well defined. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of this penny. The auction market for coins can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and condition. In fine condition, a 1939 Wheat Penny has seen a range of prices in recent auctions. As of today's market, you can expect to see this coin selling anywhere between $286,435. Prices can vary depending on several factors, including the specific auction house, the competitive nature of the bidding, and the coin's overall appeal. In some cases, exceptionally well-preserved fine examples might command even higher prices, especially if they feature exceptional eye appeal or unique characteristics. If you're considering purchasing a 1939 Wheat Penny in fine condition, it's a good idea to keep an eye on recent auction results and consult with a reputable coin dealer. Additionally, ensure that the coin is properly authenticated and graded to avoid any surprises. To sum up, the 1939 Mintmark Wheat Penny in fine condition is a valuable coin in today's auction market, with prices ranging from $300 to $600. Its rarity and historical significance make it a prized possession for collectors and a worthy investment for enthusiasts. Next up, the 1957 1-cent coin, often referred to as the Wheat Penny, specifically focusing on the rarest and most expensive examples of this coin without a mint mark, especially in dirty or less than ideal condition. If you're a numismatist, collector, or simply curious about coin values, you're in the right place. The 1957 Wheat Penny, or 1-cent coin, is a part of the iconic wheat cent series that ran from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor David Brenner, these coins feature the famous wheat ears on the reverse side and Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. While most 1957 pennies are not particularly rare or valuable, there are exceptions, particularly when it comes to coins with no mint mark. In 1957, pennies were produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, only those minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark. So, a 1957 penny without a mint mark can sometimes attract attention from collectors. The key question today is, what does a 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, in dirty or less than pristine condition, fetch in today's auction market? Generally, coins in dirty or less than ideal condition are valued lower than their pristine counterparts. For the 1957 Wheat Penny, a coin that is heavily worn or dirty typically has less value. However, even in less than perfect condition, the 1957 penny without a mint mark can still hold value due to its relative rarity compared to its mint-marked counterparts. In recent years, auction results for these coins have shown that while their values are modest compared to uncirculated examples, they can still fetch a noteworthy price. For a 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in dirty condition, auction prices typically range from $94,000. This range can vary depending on the degree of wear and the specific characteristics of the coin. For instance, recent auctions have seen prices around $100,000 for coins in average circulated condition. However, particularly unique examples or those with notable historical significance may command higher prices. It's important to note that, while the value might seem modest, these coins are still collectible and hold interest for both new and seasoned collectors. In summary, while the 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in dirty condition isn't the rarest or most valuable coin in the series, it still has its place in the world of numismatics. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, understanding the value of these coins can help you make informed decisions and appreciate the rich history behind them. Next up, the 1944 large-date wheat penny without a mint mark, especially when it's in less than pristine condition. So, let's dive into its value on today's auction market and uncover what makes this coin so special. First, let's set the stage with some historical context. The 1944 large-date wheat penny is a popular piece among collectors. It was minted in the aftermath of World War II, a period marked by significant changes and transitions. The coin's large-date variety is part of a series that includes both large and small-date versions for that year. The large-date variant is distinguishable by its noticeably larger numbers compared to the small-date version. One important detail is that the 1944 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This is in contrast to the pennies with mint marks, which were produced at the Denver and San Francisco mints. Because the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark during this period, finding a 1944 penny without one is not uncommon. However, the value of these pennies can vary greatly depending on their condition. Now, let's talk about the specific coin we're focusing on today, the 1944 large-date wheat penny in dirty condition. When we refer to dirty condition, we're talking about a coin that shows significant signs of wear, tarnish, or grime. This can include discoloration, surface scratches, and other imperfections that make the coin less appealing to collectors. Despite its less than ideal condition, this penny still holds value in the market. Collectors often seek out these coins for various reasons, whether it's for completing a collection, studying the series, or simply as a historical artifact. So, how much can you expect this coin to fetch at auction? On today's auction market, a 1944 large-date wheat penny without a mint mark in dirty condition generally ranges in value. You might see these coins selling for approximately $326,000, depending on the extent of the dirt and wear, and the interest of the bidders. It's worth noting that while the coin's value is significantly lower than a mint state or even a high-grade example, it can still be a valuable addition to the right collection. Collectors are often drawn to these coins, not just for their potential value, but for their historical significance. Even a coin in dirty condition tells a story, a reminder of the past, the minting process, and the journey it has taken through the years. If you come across a 1944 large-date wheat penny in dirty condition, don't be disheartened by its appearance. Its value might not be as high as a pristine example, but it's still a piece of history with a story to tell. As always, make sure to consult with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get the most accurate valuation. Next up, the 1948 large-date wheat penny without a mint mark, particularly one in pristine black color condition. Stick around as we uncover the value of this elusive coin in today's auction market. Let's start with some background on this rare penny. The 1948 wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln penny, is a staple in American numismatics. However, not all 1948 pennies are created equal. The large-date variety, distinguished by its more pronounced 8 in the date, is particularly noteworthy. When it comes to coins, condition is everything, and today we're focusing on the version without a mint mark. The condition of a coin significantly impacts its value. In this case, we're talking about a wheat penny in black color condition, which is extremely rare. Black color on a coin usually indicates a special type of toning or preservation, often associated with high-grade examples. Collectors seek these coins for their rarity and the unique look that black toning provides. Let's talk about the value of this specific coin. In today's auction market, a 1948 large-date wheat penny without a mint mark in exceptional black color condition can command impressive prices. As of the latest auction records, you can expect to see values ranging between $157,000. This high value reflects not only the rarity of the coin, but also its exceptional condition, which is highly prized by collectors. Several factors contribute to the high value of this coin. Firstly, its rarity plays a crucial role. Fewer examples of this penny exist in such pristine black condition. Additionally, the coin's historical significance as a post-war issue adds to its appeal. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that offer both rarity and historical interest. In summary, the 1948 large-date wheat penny without a mint mark, especially one in black color condition, is a remarkable and valuable coin in today's auction market. If you're lucky enough to own one or come across it, you're holding a piece of numismatic history with significant investment potential. Next up, the 1947 large-date 1 penny with the D Mintmark. Specifically, we'll explore the value of this coin in its dirty, uncleaned condition in today's auction market. So, let's get started. The 1947 1 penny coin, produced by the US Mint, is a notable piece in American numismatic history. What makes this coin particularly interesting is its large date variant, which was issued with two different date styles, standard and large. Today we're focusing on the large date version, which has become a sought-after item among collectors. To understand its value, let's first delve into a bit of history. The 1947 1 penny was minted in the post-war period when the United States was transitioning back to peacetime production. The large date variant stands out due to the distinct size and style of the numerals used in the date. It's important to note that the D Mintmark signifies it was produced at the Denver Mint. The 1947 large date 1 penny with the D Mintmark is particularly intriguing because, despite its commonality, it has a unique appeal for collectors. When these coins are found in pristine condition, they can fetch a significant premium. However, the value changes substantially when the coin is in a dirty or unclean state. Now, let's talk about what affects the value of this coin, especially when it's not in mint condition. A dirty coin, meaning one that hasn't been cleaned and retains its natural patina or dirt, can have a different market value compared to a professionally cleaned or uncirculated coin. In recent auctions, the value of a 1947 large date 1 penny with the D Mintmark in a dirty or unclean state can vary widely. Typically, such coins are valued lower than their pristine counterparts. As of the latest auction reports, you might see these coins selling anywhere from $83,000 depending on their overall condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. To put it into perspective, while a clean, high-grade example of this coin can fetch several $100s, a dirty or uncleaned coin generally falls within this range. Factors like the amount of wear, the level of dirt or corrosion, and the overall appeal to collectors play a crucial role in determining its final auction price. So, what do you think? Would you prefer a coin in its natural, unclean state, or would you opt for one that's been cleaned and polished? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're looking to add a piece like this to your collection, keep an eye on upcoming auctions and be sure to research thoroughly. Next up, the 1944 D Wheat Penny. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare collectibles, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The 1944 D Wheat Penny, a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, actually holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors. Minted during World War II, this penny stands out due to its unique characteristics and historical significance. To understand why the 1944 D Wheat Penny is so valuable today, let's start with a bit of history. The year 1944 was pivotal for the US economy during World War II. There was a significant demand for copper and other metals for the war effort. As a result, the US Mint started producing pennies using zinc-coated steel, a material that was more readily available. However, in 1944, the Mint returned to using copper for the penny's production. This decision marked a return to the traditional copper alloy used before the war. The 1944 D penny, produced in Denver, is part of this post-war series and is particularly significant due to its unique characteristics and production volume. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1944 D Wheat Penny stand out. First, the D Mintmark, which signifies that this penny was struck at the Denver Mint, is a crucial detail. Coins from different mints can have varying values based on their rarity and condition. The 1944 D Wheat Penny is known for its distinct wheat design on the reverse and the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. In terms of condition, the penny's value can fluctuate significantly. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with fine being a middle ground grade. When we say a 1944 D Wheat Penny is in fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows some wear but retains clear details. The wheat stalks on the reverse and Lincoln's features on the obverse are still visible, but may show some signs of use. Fine condition coins are not as rare as higher grade specimens, but they still command a respectable value. So how much is a 1944 D Wheat Penny in fine condition worth today? Recent auction records indicate that a fine condition 1944 Wheat penny can fetch anywhere from $10,000. The value can vary based on the coin's specific attributes and market demand. Coins in better conditions, like very fine or extremely fine, can command significantly higher prices, sometimes reaching into the hundreds of dollars. In recent auctions, we've seen these pennies achieve impressive prices, especially when they're part of a high-quality collection. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to these coins not just for their historical significance, but also for their potential to appreciate in value. The value of the 1944 Wheat penny is driven by several factors. Its historical context as a transition from wartime steel to traditional copper makes it a piece of American history. Additionally, its relatively low production compared to other years and its unique Mintmark contribute to its desirability among collectors. If you're lucky enough to own a 1944 Wheat penny, it's worth taking good care of it. Proper storage and handling can help preserve its condition and potentially increase its value over time. Thanks for joining us today as we explored the fascinating world of the 1944 Wheat penny. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel for more insights into rare coins and their incredible values.